The leader of the U.S. bishop says he's hopeful after meeting with Pope Francis in the Vatican yesterday about the crisis. In an interview with Catholic News Service, Cardinal Daniel DiNardo says the Pope is well informed and he's also very, very attentive to what has happened to abuse victims in the Church in the United States. DiNardo spoke after a delegation from the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops discussed the scandal with the Holy Father. Also present, Cardinal Sean O'Malley of Boston and Archbishop Jose Gomez of Los Angeles. Vatican correspondent Juliet Lindley joins us from Rome. Juliet, what does Cardinal DiNardo say about the meeting?
Wyatt, Cardinal DiNardo doesn't discuss any specifics, but he describes the meeting as very, very, quote, fruitful. Speaking to Catholic News Service. Now, DiNardo says that he, Cardinal O'Malley, and Archbishop Gomez shared a lot of thoughts and ideas with the Pope. Now, it's a very busy period for DiNardo, Wyatt. As we know, not only is he dealing with the national sex abuse crisis in the Church, he's also under the spotlight for his own alleged mishandling of a case in his own diocese. Now, he's also getting ready for a meeting of bishops known as the General Assembly that will take place in Baltimore in November, and they'll address the sex abuse crisis. DiNardo described a meeting he held to prepare for it earlier this week as, quote, sober, Wyatt.
Okay, well, just getting back to that case in his own archdiocese, has Cardinal DiNardo reacted to the allegations he did not do enough to stop a priest who was arrested this week on sexual abuse charges?
Wyatt, that priest has been identified as Father Manuel La Rosa Lopez. He is accused of fondling two teenagers when he was a priest at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Conroe, Texas. Now, the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston has issued a statement, and it says that in both cases, the Archdiocese reported the alleged abuse to Children's Protective Services for further investigation, and that it removed Father La Rosa Lopez from ministry. Now, the Archdiocese says the priest denies allegations but turned himself into police voluntarily. Now, why the Archdiocese says that it is committed to cooperating with the civil authorities in their investigation. And the statement makes, however, no reference or comment about the allegation that Cardinal DiNardo kept the priest in question around children.
Pope Francis is under pressure to address the sex abuse crisis in the Church. Has the Vatican issued a statement after yesterday's meeting with DiNardo?
The Vatican hasn't released a statement, Wyatt, on the meeting, and Pope Francis hasn't made any comments on it. So no official reaction at this time. We did, however, learn that the Holy Father urged the Church in Ireland to make reparation for the abuse scandal in that Catholic country when he visited just last month in August. Now, Pope Francis made the appeal in reference to a Catholic-run orphanage where a mass grave containing the remains of hundreds of children was discovered. A transcript of those remarks, which he made to Jesuits in Ireland, was released yesterday by a Jesuit journal. Francis asked them to, quote, seek out a cure and all that is necessary to heal the wounds and give life back to so many people, Wyatt.
Juliet Lindley, EWTN News Nightly Vatican correspondent. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Wyatt.